Okay. Trailblazers are at the vortex of Genesis. Are we finally going to Finon? Where's Finon? This is not how we left
okay
this.
there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
The vortex of Genesis. We made it back. Even this place has changed. Finon. Is he ready for Aranova?
Dan Hong will be okay heading back. Maybe Dan Hong should be here no matter what we need to. No matter what, we need to see it through.
Yeah, we've come such a long way. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end. Like how you and Dan Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me.
To see the Aranova.
Right. Time to see the last core flame restored.
I don't want to. I don't think anything good's gonna happen if I go up there. Oh god.
Look, there's Finon. And wait.
There's Lygus and Finon. Where's Sarini?
Remember, Skrulum's warning.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys! Don't want to be a party pooper, but...
And you, Lord Finon, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world, plunging everything into the gray unknown.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting
exactly
to
what was at the end of the last one.
If what lies ahead is a mass
That's
of
where
chaos,
Sarini dropped in.
I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
I'm not Sarini.
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer.
Stand by your mockery, bye. I don't like you.
Misunderstand.
Yeah.
As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Aranova.
It almost says you're behind all this.
Ah, I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Yep. I bet.
Partner, what are you saying?
How much time do you have, Finon? Because this is gonna take a bit to explore. This one knows more than he's telling. Time to make him talk! Like, you know I have a bet. I can make people talk.
Suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Lycus, how much do you truly know about Aranova? Tell us everything.
Good life for that now, huh?
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Finon, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kephaly's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kephaly must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering. Until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer, and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice.
I'm not sure if he's telling the entire truth, because yes, I do think Kephaly is like the one that is like always remembers the cycles over and over and over again, because we know that the new era is built upon the demigod who has Kephaly's flame, about his memories. They also like said more than once that like Finan has like an impeccable like memory and everything, which would also like hint towards that. And it does make sense that like he didn't actively go through any trial or something like everyone else did. But I don't think this is entirely true. I do think he is also kind of like trying to force Finan to just complete this whole thing so the new era can like go ahead and they maybe have like a new cycle where they can like see what is happening again and how they can like change certain things. That's my personal... I don't trust this guy. So I don't trust everything he says. I think the core thing is correct, but I don't think he's telling everything exactly.
Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. 2 things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second one. Promise me the Trailblazer can return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius' loss.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, she now bears the Time Titan's authority.
I fucked that up, huh?
Her bonds with this world run too deep.
Just trust me, babe. Trust me. I will. I am the main character. I'll figure something out.
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
Are we really initiating the new era?
I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow
Not
her
it?
path and see it through.
Was that a slip of a tongue? Shouldn't it be like an inanimate object, a planet? Shouldn't it be like it? Amphorius had destined its new path? Wouldn't it be... Amphorius has determined its new path. Its path. Her path? His path? Why are we gendering? It's not German. Why are we gendering? Hold on, buddy. Buddy, why are we doing this?
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow.
Yeah, there is no tomorrow.
Thank you for walking this path with me to the end.
I don't like... Oh, wait, shit! I wanted to talk to Lygus.
Oh, gods. Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches.
Okay. Not an English native speaker here. But would you say a planet is always a she? Are you gendering like that? Because I can only compare this to German. I don't think that's true. Wouldn't you say it has achieved its victory? Their victory? Wouldn't it be gender neutral?
The radiant soul has arrived.
I don't know, maybe I'm
walked
just thinking too
through
much
the
into it.
bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words.
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
You know what also confuses me? I just noticed this now. If we remember how 3.3 ended, Finon didn't have a name here. And Sarini was here. I want to call her Sarine. Sarini sounds really dumb, I'm sorry. Sarini was here instead of us. Saying something about romance, blah, 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 blah. I don't know,
partner.
man.
Join me.
So the final call flame with Finon.
The time has come for us all to face oblivion. Or embark on one final grand journey.
Can we rethink this? I want to do this. Hi, Sasha. Yeah, I lost once. There we go.
Magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the
Yeah, no.
is about to be revealed. Is that truly the
No,
case?
I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed.
Yeah.
This is about the nature of Amphorius itself, a story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is.
Okay, heard that.
Where shall we start? Ah, got it. Let's start at the very beginning.
Sure.
The Big Bang.
That's really at the very beginning.
Particles. The emergence of all things. Just
I don't like this
kidding.
guy.
What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone. As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we? Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memory
Who was the
did
first
the very
one?
first new spore sprout from?
As sages across ages have asked the gods.
Okay, I watched a video today and I just saw the picture in the background. I swear to God, if that woman was right with everything they saw, because like there was like those two wars with, I'm so bad at them. I forgot their names. But there was like the first one and the second one, and there is a theory that there might be a third one. Hint, hint! Hint, hint! Of him. Like the first one wanted to annihilate every living being because they're imperfect. And the second one wanted to kind of do the same thing, but they wanted to create the perfect being instead. Which is why there is a theory that Amphorius was created in search of creating these perfect beings. But like this woman here, I forgot her fucking name again, she was the one who assassinated the first one and the second one. But there is like a theory going around that some of that guy's... I wish I would remember better names. I didn't write this up because I was just listening to it like a podcast. But there is a theory that like maybe the guy's subconsciousness kinda still exists, and there is like a guy's name the Third, and people kinda maybe thinking it might be a tied to Ligus as well, a tiny bit. So damn. Okay. I see where we're going here.
What is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the grove's teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's Strife? During that grand yet brutal war,
Yeah, that's exactly what I talked to you guys about.
Erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The scepters a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous. But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof through the ages.
We do know there is a scepter on this planet as well. Skrillum told us as much as well, and that's why Skrillum might have to destroy Amphorius because of the scepter, because of the Lord Ravager that it's might gonna birth.
What would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From a perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Eon.
Look at that.
This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses.
Is this truly how destruction was born, Nanook? Did I watch that one really good video by accident? Oh my god. Okay. At least I have knowledge, guys. I can give you knowledge.
Let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey. Right now, it awaits you ahead. In that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.